So the men's 3,000 metre race, the final event of the night here at the Watford Grand Prix is underway, under the lights, on a special evening. And what has been a fantastic day of middle distance action, as always, at these Grand Prix. Jeff, prize money on offer, and the Adidas Supernova Rise 12 also on offer for a few of these men to take home.
Yeah, sports shoes and Adidas have really got behind this meeting. I think it's been one of the best BMCs of the lot. It's a confluence of several things, isn't it? A perfect evening, the right date, great pace making, great competition. People have travelled from around the world for this. This is the very last hurrah of a meeting that's already been a great success. These men will know that if they're brave, they take down their lifetime best by a big margin, but they've got to get after it and not leave it to the last kilometre.
And Jeff, is this a first? Rory Leonard is in this race. He's competing. He's not pacing. He is in this race. He has a number. He was on the entries, and I could see him sort of mid-pack just in behind Brett Rushman there. And
wow.
Is this a first? We're going to see an athlete double. He ran a 1,500 lifetime best. Can he run a 3,000 lifetime best? That would be special.
At this point, I doff my cap to Jess Warner-Judd, because she very regularly used to do 2 events at a BMC. That was a speciality of hers. So it's not without precedent, but hats off to him. I think is he 5 from back there? I'm just looking. I think he will find this starts to bite at a certain point, because this is an absolutely top draw field. So don't forget, he pace made to, was it 5 or 6 laps in one of the earlier races?
It might have been Callum Elson, Jeff, but Leonard has had a busy day. And those orange red vests, they've been everywhere. The likes of Cross, Elson, and of course Leonard. So Jacob Kahn, talking of orange vest, the man wearing those Western Tempo colours, is a man to watch. He's just over a 13:30 performer over 5,000. He's having a phenomenal year. 340 over 1,500. You see him, he's a very, very smooth mover. Studied out at San Francisco University in the US. He sits behind the Chilean Valquez, the 10,000 meter South American champion. But Wakefield could find himself on his own. He was comfortable doing a lot of the front running a few weeks ago, wasn't he, against Gebri Maram? He led at the crucial point, and he was still rewarded with a big lifetime best in 7:51. He's just in fine form, and he's making this look easy. As Cross just starting to lose those lights, perhaps not a bad thing.
Yeah, we've seen outstanding times run from people that have hung back, but not too far. There is a sweet spot versus the lights and versus the opposition, where you need to just hold your position, keep your concentration. There's Peter Scott on the infield with the microphone, doing a bit of rapping, got his boombox there, just trying to get the crowd going, get the athletes going. It works very well over 3,000 metres. There's a limit to what the PA can do here at Watford because of the smart residential properties that back onto the back straight, but Peter Scott will lift them. We are into our last 5 minutes of racing out of 33 races here at the BMC Watford Grand Prix.
Simas Pataitis, Lithuanian, 7:57 performer. He's the man in that sort of purple, all-in-one suit, in behind Wakefield. So these 5 now can't get on the back. This is a break. You've just got to go with it. A little bit like in cycling. You don't want to be stuck in no man's land. You've got to go with the breakaway, and Khan needs to hang on. And he's going to do just that. There is a slight pickup in pace. I think Cross is back on those wave lights at this stage. And the rest of the field well inside. Those white lights, I believe, are 64. So they're doing a fine job. We're going to see a lot of men break 8 if they can keep this going. Look at the miles split, ladies and gentlemen. 62s, anything in and around 408, 410, and we are on pace for that British record. 750 of Dave Moorcroft that we know Wakefield is after.
He's a very bold runner, obviously 35 years of age, but he trains with Evan Grime, who's a teenage world record holder. He won the English schools here today. It's Ian Grime that coaches the pair of them, and Harry Wakefield just appears to be having those lost years that he missed in his 20s now. That's a man of 35 in second place, one of the best ever.
And it's going to be just him, isn't it? You can see how the race is unfolding. McMurray doing a terrific job. Again, the pace is hats off here at the BMC. I mean, he's going to get Wakefield back on pace. It dropped a little bit in the middle there. McMurray's going to get him back on pace at the 2 kilometre mark. It's going to be Wakefield and others over that final kilometre. He drove hard against Gabri Mariam a few weeks ago. He tried to drop him. Couldn't quite do that, but he was very strong still in the last lap, despite leading a large proportion of it, 5:12. So that was, they slowed a bit there. But Wakefield now is going to ask questions of the Lithuanian and the Chilean athlete in second and third. Jacob Kahn is stuck in no man's land, and that pack are rallying.
Well, if you assume that these first two are going to run something in the low 750s, that means that even that pack just out of shot is going to break 8:05, 8:04. So there will be another handful of personal bests, but a lot of fascination here about whether Harry Wakefield can take down Dave Moorcroft's 750 UK record for an over 35, and that will have been set in around about 1988 or something like that. So before Harry Wakefield was even competing as a kid.
Well, wouldn't it be sweeter if he walked away with the victory as well? He can't quite shift the Lithuanian or the Chilean athlete in second and third at the moment. Batisis and Valquez are those athletes, but Wakefield has got one task. He just needs to hang on to those lights. For the first time, they're just starting to drift away. He knows he can rally over this final 500. It might be a burn-up over the last lap as well. He'd welcome the help at this stage. Credit to him. He doesn't shy away from it, does he, Jeff? He just gets after it. He's on the money. It's an incredible run. So the Lithuanian now takes up the running, and Kahn is battling hard in fourth as the pack look to swallow him up. We're at the bell, 6:44. That record is under threat.
And now it is Lithuanian athlete Samajas that takes the lead, looking strong, extending that.
So then the Lithuanian starts to pour it on. Samajas Batias of Lithuania, the Chilean, the South American 10,000 meter champion in third. Jacob Kahn starts to rally. He wakes up. Rory Leonard might run his lifetime best, 7:56 performer. Indoors, 2 PBs in one day. How about that? But all eyes on Wakefield for us. The British interest lies there. He's in second place. 7:15, Jeff. I mean, surely he's got this done. 7:50, Moorcroft's Vet 35 record. He won't win on this occasion, but there could be a silver lining for Wakefield. He goes from strength to strength. But what a joy to watch this Lithuanian dominate here in Watford. We welcome international stars all the time on British soil. And he too is going to run a massive PB. 7:42. Clock didn't stop. What's Wakefield coming home in? There it is. A British record for that man. And watch the clock. How many PBs can we get? Kahn across the line in 51. Here comes Leonard. Oh, he might have snuck a lifetime best as well. And a whole cluster, sub-8, Jeff.
Well, fantastic. Did we save the best till last? Maybe. A UK record that has stood for years for Vet 35. And look, we're on 8:10 now, and almost the whole field is closed. Loads under 8 minutes. It's so sweet to have a personal best that begins with a 7.
It is a barrier, isn't it, really? It kind of puts you in the status of a high caliber domestic athlete when you break 8 minutes. A lot of these men, it's a bit of a get the monkey off your back, and then, of course, you can start to target 7:50. But that was world-class running there. I mean, 7:42, Jeff. I remember Butchard and Mark Scott a few years ago running 7:45 and change, and that was impressive. But 7:42, I mean, it was all in the last 600 as well. Given he had the perfect pacer of Wakefield, but he's chopped 15 seconds off his lifetime best. There's a name for the future on the European running scene.
Yes, outstanding. And also hats off to Rory Leonard, even though I confused him with Callum Elson, for putting back-to-back performances of that caliber together on a night like this.